You know, obviously the 2023-2024 season wasn't the best for the Seminoles, but you can argue they're a young team. So overall, what are your thoughts? Just give us the recap of the 2023-2024 NCAA basketball season.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs, I think is the best way to put it. They got smoked on the road at Florida in the second game of the season, lost, I forget the score off the top of my head, but it had to be 30 points, and they were down what felt like by 50 at some points. Then that same weekend, they go and win the Sunshine Slam, beating UNLV and beating a good Colorado team. And you're thinking, hey, maybe there's some potential for this team. In the ACC SEC Challenge, they're up 17 on Georgia with a few minutes left and absolutely collapse in that game. Ended up losing that game on a last-minute shot against Georgia. And that little microcosm, it really spelled out the whole season, where they would have these big wins and have these letdown losses, like at Louisville, which Louisville was a very bad team last year. Florida State had no reason to lose that game, and they still lost. You could just tell they weren't quite connected. It was a huge step up from where they were the season before, where they had all the injuries and they only won 9 games. At least they're above 500 this year. Jameer Watkins broke out as this massive star. I'm still mad he wasn't on any of the All-ACC teams, because he was simply incredible, leading Florida State in points, rebounds, tied in assists, led them in steals, was second in blocks. He very well could have gone to the NBA draft. Instead, he's coming back for next season. A lot of transfers out. I thought Cam Corn took a step back last year. Now he's gone to Pitt. Jalen Worley, I thought he took a step up last year. Now he's gone to Virginia. They're replacing a lot of parts from last year, but they definitely took a step up from where they were the season before. And really, that's all I could have asked for, because the 22-23 season was horrific.
Yeah, horrific to me would be, let's just say, generous. But you tell it like it is, and that's what I like the most about you. I'm really a huge fan of your work.
Appreciate
I think one of the best right now that Florida State has to offer when it comes to sport coverage, and I'm just looking for more to hear from you. And obviously, this is going to be a tough season for the Seminoles, because of UNC, who was just the number 1 seed, even though, because I'm a Tar Heel fan, just so you know. But it wasn't the best. I just felt like they choked in this tournament. And that's just me being generous. And then you got Duke, who's looking to get back into the dance, even though they just lost their long-term coach. Then you got Pitt, like you said, who just got one of your best players. And then you got, Wake Forest, you got Virginia, you got Clemson, you got Boston College. You got a lot of people, a lot of teams that are, you could say are usually like football schools, exception of Duke and UNC, who I think even if they were to bring home a NCAA national championship in football, either one of those schools, it will forever be a basketball school. But outside of that, you can argue those are football programs. But anyway, a little off topic here. Sorry for that. Let's just get back to it. So,
I bet you want it. Can you feel it in your veins? Blood, sweat, and tears. You get stronger.